Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Thank you guys as always for joining back on the channel to catch the video. I hope you're having a good time, guys. And as always, there are lots of interesting updates revolving around Nigerian Super Eagles, and maybe most of you have already seen this. I posted on the community tab. NFF has just recently released the 27-man list for the friendly that we will be having later this month against Ghana and then Mali. We're going to play Ghana first of all on the 22nd of this month, and then on the 26th we're going to play Mali. But again, the squad is really interesting. If you've seen it, there are a number of guys that were called back into the squad. And also there are a few other guys who are making their debut for the Nigeria Super Eagles. And of course, one of the guys, we've talked about him on this channel, being Gabi Osho, of course, a very, very formidable defender for Luton Town Football Club in the UK. He's now been rewarded, a call-up. And of course, it's well deserved because we've seen what his performances for Luton. So Osho finally gets a call up from NFF, and I recall we talked about him one of the times in one of our previous videos where we talked about how he has come out openly to express his interest in playing for the Nigerian Super Eagles. That of course was the green light that NFF was actually looking for in order to move forward and call him. Congratulations to him. He has his call up, and we have another man who's also going to hopefully make his debut by the name Benjamin Tanimu. He's a 21-year-old who used to play for Bendel Insurance club side of the NPFL. But he actually is currently playing with the Tanzanian football club called Ihufu FC. He transferred to that club this January, so he's not technically a home-based player. Also, congrats to Benjamin Tanimu for actually getting this call up. It's not easy, trust me. There are lots of football players that Nigeria has, the NFF are actually screening through. So anyone that obviously gets the call up should feel very proud and lucky and blessed rather to be among the people that were called. So technically we have only one home base player in the person of Ojo Olorunleke, who gets another call up after making the AFCON squad, but the rest of the players are foreign based players, of course. But again, there are a number of players who have been recalled back into the squad after missing out in the AFCON squad, and these guys include Tyrone Ebuehi, Wilfred Ndidi. He gets back from injury after that really crushing injury that kept him out of the Nations Cup, but here he is finally being called back into the team. Then we have Nathan Teller, who was dropped obviously by Posero for the final selection. Then we have Fisayo Dele Bashiru. We have Cyril Dessa, of course, a very prolific striker with Rangers of Scotland. And of course, we have Omar Sadiq back in the squad after that bit of a controversial thing that happened with Posero and the medical staff. You guys know the whole story. If you follow this channel, you definitely know the whole story because we talked about it here. And then we have Taiwo Awoniyi, obviously coming back into the squad after that injury kept him out. So this is a really star-studded squad. I personally am really excited to see what we make with this squad. With the friendlies coming in March 22nd and of course in March 26th. But as it stands now, we might have to go to that game without a coach if NFF are unable to, get the deal for coach done quickly. Although we know that NFF are still scrutinizing the list of names, the list of candidates that have submitted their interest to become the Nigerian Super Eagles head coach. Of course, in the last video, if you followed us, you know that we talked about Emmanuel Amunike actually, submitting his application form officially, for that one. And then we have a few other guys. Silvanus Opala, we talked about him on this channel. He's also one of the people that, you would expect his application to have been submitted. Then Michael Nsiang, the American-born Nigerian coach. So definitely one of the top candidates that, would submit his CV for consideration by NFF. And then we have other guys as well, the likes of Daniel Omokachi, also in contention. And then Austin Eguavon, also in contention for this one. And then we also have the likes of Finidi John, the assistant coach to Jose Posero. He is also in contention, but the gist is, before he will be handed that job, if NFF are going to consider him there, he's going to have to quit his Enyimba role, to get that one. But we'll see how, this whole thing unfolds, in the coming days. Possibly we might get to see a new coach of the Super Eagles before the first friendly on the 22nd. But of course, if that doesn't work out, NFF are going to direct someone that's going to head the guys, for that one. But leaving that update, guys, make sure to react, about this in the comment section. What you think about this whole situation, about the list, we not having coach yet, and of course every other thing surrounding that. And then let me give you guys the next update, which is the fact that Boniface has now returned back to training. And of course, this is really nice to hear, of course, because he's been out for quite some time now, since December 20th thereabout. That was when he played his last game. He hasn't been playing games since then, but obviously he's now returned, and there are a number of photographs taken of him at the training ground of Bayer Leverkusen. So this is something really nice to see. He's not rejoined the guys in full training, on the pitch, but he's now stepped up his recovery process and now started training alone, stepping on the grass, doing some, workouts with the cone, and then jogging on the pitch with an assistant coach, which is obviously a good news. Once you get to that stage, then obviously it's very close to, rejoining the squad, and of course, training for matches and then playing matches. But of course, that's the update right now. We wish him all the best. He's a strong guy. Definitely working hard to come back, to full match fitness and start playing games and start helping Bayer Leverkusen in their quest to lift the Bundesliga trophy. That's the update, guys. Let me know your reaction for any of the stories in this video. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Big ups to all of you who are subscribed to the channel. If you're just catching the channel for the first time and not subscribed, I urge you to subscribe to the channel, guys. Have a great weekend, guys, and thank you for watching. Stay tuned to the channel.